there, this is Christine Collins with Transform Create, and I'm really excited this evening because just came back from a really cool drumming circle that I went to with my husband, and we had the wonderful opportunity to sit in a circle with some other amazing humans and do some drumming, which is such an incredible experience if it's something that you've never done before. It is basically people sitting around in a circle. Everybody has their own type of drum and drumming in rhythm, and sometimes not in rhythm. Typically start out with a particular steady beat that someone initiates, and then we all kind of jump in on that. And then what's even more fun and different is, at some point throughout the drumming experience, we all kind of get inspired to do something different and something unique, and perhaps a departure from the rhythm that everybody else is drumming. And there's a real opportunity there for play and to be creative, which is something that I really love and enjoy doing, and it's very important to me. And I was thinking about, tonight as we were sitting there and taking that departure from the norm, from what everybody else was doing, and from the rhythm that had kind of been set as this is what we're doing now. And I was thinking, how often in our life experience do we have the opportunity to truly play and to be creative and to feel safe doing that? Because you could see, clearly this is a group of individuals who are pretty like-minded, pretty open-minded, right? And this is a safe environment where we're all there to just kind of enjoy ourselves and enjoy each other and have fun with the experience. We're not performing for anybody. And yet initially there was still, some hesitation to take that departure. And I noticed myself being kind of the one to lead us. Oh, I'm going to do it this way now. Okay, I'm going to go over here now. I'm going to do it this way. Now I'm going to put down my little drumming stick and I'm going to do some stuff with just my fingers and be different. And it was so wonderful. It was such a release to step out of it and realize it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I'm following this rhythm. I'm not getting paid to do this. I'm not performing for anybody. This is just for me to enjoy myself. And it really doesn't matter, even if, somebody else didn't like it. Who cares, And so, that led me, as things always do, to kind of like think and question and reflect and take apart and deconstruct. And I started, just asking myself, like, how much of an opportunity do we have to play? To just play, like where you can throw things up in the air and it doesn't matter. And, it's not so much about doing it a right way as just doing it to enjoy yourself. And even when, as adults, even when we're doing something that is fun, like, I'm an amateur artist, so I don't consider myself in any professional sense an artist. I do paint, as you can see behind me here. Periodically, I'll just pull out my paints and just do something. And even when I'm doing that, I'm not creating something to be sold. I'm not creating something to even necessarily show anyone. There's still a sense that, like, I want it to be good. And, very rarely do I go to the trouble of pulling out my paints just to play. And, that could be, I think, really rewarding, and that's true with almost anything I can think of that we do for fun. Like if we sit down to meditate, like we have a goal in mind, or if we're journaling, we're trying to get to the bottom of something. And, if we're writing content for our business, we're, hoping to sell something or make a connection, or there's always sort of this like goal. What if we got rid of the goals, just temporarily? I mean, of course, we all still need to achieve things and do things and get things done. But, what if when you were cleaning the bathroom, like maybe the goal straight away isn't to get it spotless. Maybe you just kind of like mess around with the soap suds for a few minutes, And I think we tend, those of us that have kids, I think we tend to do that with them. Sometimes, perhaps during a chore or a task, and maybe not, but how often do we do this for ourselves? Just all by yourself, on your own, just fuck around with the soap suds for 10 extra minutes because you can. And that, I think a lot of the problem is time. And that was one of the things that I established when I was thinking about this tonight, is that we live in a culture, and I know a lot of us are from different places, but I'm talking like it's a world culture, that is so go, 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 keep moving, get it done. And we are so outcome focused that we don't very often take the time to play and explore and kind of go within and just, you know what, this rhythm feels good right now, and now this one feels good right now, and then I'm going to switch back to this one, and then I don't care if it doesn't match, you know. I mean, with every aspect of our lives, how we dress, how we, you know, make the bed in the morning. You know, there's an opportunity here to be different, to just throw it up and say, I'm not worried about the outcome. And I wonder, I'm just curious, because this is where my reflection led me, what would happen if we did that more with our businesses? Because almost everything we do is so strategic all the time, even to where, you know, we're posting in groups and we're making sure everything ties back to this message. You know, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I understand, you know, the rationale behind everything that we do, but is there a benefit to just doing some stuff to play, you know, periodically, and forget about the strategy, forget about the outcome, forget about making a sale? And, you know, I realize, you know, most of us are pretty like heart-centered, or whatever, you know, you want to call it, authentic. We're not really out there just trying to make money solely. But I'm not even talking about being authentic. I'm talking about having fun and, you know, just playing. So my eye expand for today is to just play. Let's just play. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I look forward to connecting soon.